it's a dirty, dirty game. It's all a team, right? But in that team, you're gonna have people who are higher ranks than you, or you're gonna have people who are lower ranks than you. They're solely selfish and they don't care. They don't care about the people, the person behind them. Make sure that they progress through the ranks, or they progress the way they should to better themselves in their life. What's good, YouTube? What's up, man? What's good? What's up with y'all boys and girls? How y'all doing today? It's beautiful today. It is so beautiful today. I came back with another video because I was like, you know what? I'm back and I want to keep bringing back good content for you guys because you guys are the ones that's keeping me pushing, keeping me going, and I'm here. I am here, back and better than ever. Ooh, 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 ooh. So, hey, I got a video today for what to expect if you decide to join the United States Army. Yes, what to expect if you decide to join the United States Army. If you are ready to understand what it's like to be in this whole world of just being in the United States Army, then stay along in this video because it's a mess. Let's jump right into it. First things first, if you decide to go to the recruiter and talk to your recruiter and decide to officially join the United States Army, expect to take the ASVAB. Expect it to take a long process for you to start your actual journey to join the United States Army, because it is a long journey. Looking back at it, it was just a long journey, especially with this pandemic going around, right? It's been a whole big problem for everybody. It's been a whole played out long drama that's delayed people back so far, and I was actually a lucky person. Like I got through it quick compared to people who was before me. It's crazy to think about how much this pandemic has set things back. So expect, if you decide to join the United States Army right now, expect by the time you talk to a recruiter, expect it to be a process, and don't get disappointed if you cannot find the MOS that you want, or if things are taking a while, because sometimes the brightest things grow out of the darkest places. You have to be able to stick with it and show that mental fortitude and just keep pushing, because at the end of it, it's gonna be all worth it. When you go to your recruiter, don't say too much. Just tell them the job that you want specifically. Make sure you do your research before you go to the recruiter, and make sure you know what you're looking for, and don't say too much. Only give whatever the recruiter asks you, because that way they can try to like alter things and try to change things. Or keep your mouth closed for the most part, and do your research on questions and things that you really want to know, and then write it down and then ask the recruiter. Don't go in there freeballing it, because you're gonna forget things and you're gonna not ask all the questions that you really wanted to ask, because you're gonna go back home and be like, dang, why did I not ask that question? That's the one that I want. That's the question I wanted to know. So just make sure if you do it, write down some stuff down on some paper and actually know what you're gonna ask the recruiter when you go there. Now, what to also expect is when you actually join and you're active. Let's say you're active, because it's two different things. It's three different things actually. You got active duty, you got reserve, and you got National Guard. Make sure you choose the one that's best for you. If you're not sure what each of the three mean, active duty just means simply that that's your full-time job. Reserve and National Guard are pretty much the same thing. Reserve is reserve is on the federal side though, and Guard is just your state. So you're still state funded, and reserve I believe you're state funded. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but at the end of the day, I think Guard is it's under federal, but it's still part of the state. But National Guard is just the state. People do reserve or National Guard just for college or school. Active duty, you unlock all the benefits. So it's just, you gotta do your research on that as well. If you want me to go further into detail with that, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll hit you guys with that video. You know, make sure you choose out of the three which one will be best for you in terms of where you see yourself in the future. Like if you have a great business already booming and you need probably extra money or extra, whatever, then maybe active duty wouldn't be best for you, because you already have a thriving business and it's, it's already going good for you. So, I'm just saying things like that. I chose active duty because I really didn't have much going on, so I wanted to build a stepping stone so I could step on that and use it to build myself up in a better way. And I can use it as leverage to choose where I want to go in my future. If I want to stay in, I can stay in. If I want to get out, I can get out and choose and get a good job. So it just really what depends on you. If you decide to join the United States Army, know that you're gonna have to do PT every morning. If you don't know what PT is, it's physical training. Yeah, get right. Not all units do physical training, but I say like 90% of units do physical training every single morning from Monday to Friday. Not on the weekends though. They gotta make sure you stay right. You gotta stay in the gym, you know what I'm saying? Stay in the gym. Good morning. When I first joined the Army, I didn't even know we had to do that every morning. That really caught me off guard until I just got into it, and then it just came about that we do PT every morning. So just be mentally prepared to do physical training every morning. You know, when you're gonna build up the habit for PT though, so it's not gonna be as bad as you think it is, but just know you're gonna have to do physical training every single morning from Monday through Friday. Another thing to expect when you're actually in the United States Army is that it's a dirty, dirty game. And I say that because, yeah, you're gonna have people who look out after you. Yes, of course, because this is the Army where it's all a team, right? But in that team, you're gonna have people who are higher ranks than you, or you're gonna have people who are lower ranks than you. And you're gonna have people who are only out for themselves, who only care about the progression of themselves, which is okay, it's fine. But they're solely selfish and they don't care about the people, the person behind them. Make sure that they progress through the ranks, or they progress the way they should to better themselves in their life. They're not mentors. They're the type of person that if they see you on the side of the street and you could barely walk, they wouldn't help you finish walking across the street. They'll just look at you like, yo, get out of my way. It's pretty much how it is. I'm not saying everybody is in the Army, but you have people like that in the Army who only care about themselves and will do anything to make them look better than you. So make sure when you join the Army, you're ready for that, and you're educated, and you are studying on your facts, and you're knowing what to expect when you decide to join the United States Army, so that way you can not only be better than that person, but you can always help, like look back and help somebody who needs the help, so they can also progress, because that's what the Army really is. It's about helping the other person, so that way that we can all be a better team at the end of the day. It's what it really is about. It's about being a team. It's about a unit, so that way you can help and you can build other people, so that way we can all be a better version of ourselves. That's really what it all is. Another thing to expect in the Army is going to the field. I haven't personally gone to the field yet because I have something coming up pretty soon, and I'm gonna get with you guys on that for another video because there's something special coming up. So I haven't gone to the field yet, but you're gonna go to the field. The field is just, you know, you're doing training in the field, and you're there for however long they tell you to be out there in the field. So prepare to do field work. Expect to get a steady paycheck. You know, the paychecks is nice, but also when you get your paychecks, make sure you save your money. You don't spend money like how other people do in the Army, because they just be blowing through money all day, every day. Like as soon as they get the money, they spend it. So it's nice knowing that you have a steady paycheck, knowing the outside world, the civilian world, it's a lot of bad things going on right now. So it's good knowing that you have a steady job and that money's coming through your pocket, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can invest it, you can save it, you can do whatever you want with it. It's just good knowing that. But I'll make a video about finances, because I'm really getting into finance with this military stuff. So I'm about to build my stature that way. Expect to have battle buddies. Battle buddies is simply somebody who is a person that you can always call on, you can always trust to make sure that you're good. It's pretty much like you're a friend. A battle buddy is a friend, somebody who's got your back. They'll go up to bat with you, and just make sure when you choose the right battle buddies, because you have some battle buddies, again, that will screw you over and just make you look bad. But you will have battle buddies, and when you're in basic training and AIT, you can't go anywhere without your battle buddy. You have to have a battle buddy. So it's like, you know, I'm still getting used to that mindset. Like when you're in basic training or AIT, you have to have a battle buddy every single where you go. You can't even talk to anybody without a battle buddy. But they have to, you know. So it's just, you have to have one. So be prepared to always be with somebody through basic training and AIT. When you get to the regular Army, you don't have to have a battle buddy with you everywhere you go. But from basic training to AIT, you have to have somebody with you everywhere you go at all times. Like that should just be prepared for that. You just have to do it. You just have to. You cannot get caught, or you can't get caught without having a battle buddy, or you're just a bad person. Honestly, you're just a bad person. So be prepared to have a battle buddy. Expect to travel a lot. It doesn't happen for everybody. Some people have been in the Army for 15 years and have not ever gone anywhere, I believe, you know what I'm saying, anywhere. So just make sure if you join the Army, expect to travel. I think the Army is one of the #1 branches that travels, but I could be wrong on that, besides the Navy, because the Navy, they be on ships, so they're always traveling. But the Army, if they're not #1, they're #2. The Army travels a whole lot for training, for deployments, for all these different things that come up. The Army travels all the time. So expect to travel and see the world and to just explore different cultures. Another thing to expect is when you officially get to your duty station, if you're active duty, expect to actually explore the city, explore whatever is around you, even if you're in a bum town or whatever. Explore the city. Be careful, be cautious, because you never know who's out there, lurking or whatever. But just make sure that you explore the city and you get out and relieve some pressure, because I'm gonna be honest with you, it gets hard, being in this role of a soldier and a civilian. Like, it's just like you want to sometimes get out of that soldier zone, the soldier mindset, and jump into that civilian mindset. Let me explain it to you. So, being a civilian, you don't understand fully how it is to be a soldier, the mindset it is. When you actually join the military and you go through basic training and AIT and you go back into the civilian world, like just, briefly you go off post and you just see how civilians look or react. It's just totally different. It's weird. It's hard to explain. Like, the fact that you can walk and talk on the phone, and you can eat and talk on the phone, and you can just walk all willy-nilly and just not have a care in the world. It's just crazy. It's crazy. You see this, when you actually go back off post, when you officially in the army. It's crazy to see this. But just, you need a break sometimes from that soldier role and just to jump into the civilian world, So that's what I'm talking about. And honestly, like, joining the army, just expect to have a lot of fun. Embrace everything that comes with being in the United States Army, because at the end of the day, like, it's only 1% of the American population that's in the United States Army. So you have to be grateful. You have to realize that you're part of the 1%, and that you did something that a lot of people either never wanted to do, were scared to do, or just never did it. Be grateful, be prideful in the things that that you have done, you have accomplished, and know that you're doing something bigger than yourself. You're doing something special. You're doing something that a lot of people cannot say that they have done. So just hold that with pride and honor, and know that no matter how bad it gets, because you're gonna have some bad days in the United States Army. I'm gonna be honest with you, you're gonna have bad days, and I can get on that too. But you're gonna have bad days, days where you don't want to wake up, days where you don't want to have to do PT, days where you have to deal with people that you just don't like. It's gonna happen, but just remember that you are special. You're the 1%, and you're doing a big thing for a whole lot of people out there. You're doing something crazy important. So those are the things that you have to expect if you decide to join the United States Army, because you just need to know this. I'll have some videos dropping for what to expect in basic training, because I got some I got some stories about basic training, and I got some I have a video for AIT. Those videos are coming out soon. Be on the lookout for those. Make sure you hit this make sure you like, share, subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell if you haven't already, so you can be updated when those videos drop. I love you guys. Like I always say, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.